Have you ever read a Choose Your Own Adventure book? As a kid, I loved reading those. In fact, I read all of the ones that were at my local library. As I got older, I wanted to start writing stories, and I had plenty of ideas of stories to write, but I always lost momentum and I could never finish the stories that I started. That's why I created SecondWriter. SecondWriter is an AI-powered writing studio. And you're probably thinking, oh great, another AI writing tool. SecondWriter is a little different. It's built more like Choose Your Own Adventure story, where the AI will write a small beat of your story and let you choose which direction you want to go. If you don't like the suggestions, you can always request special changes and make the book very tailored to what you're envisioning in your mind. SecondWriter can also learn to write like you. If you provide a writing sample, it can make writing that sounds just like you. Or if you don't have any writing, you can have it emulate an author in the public domain. Another cool feature of SecondWriter is that it lets you chat with your characters. This is both text chat and voice chat. And perhaps my favorite part about SecondWriter is that it's incredibly visual. Everything in your story has an image generated. This includes the characters, the locations, the items, and every single story beat that is generated. Every small paragraph of text has an image generated with it to help you kind of visualize what's happening in the story. In fact, there's even a story mode where you can read your book like it's a graphic novel. Let's do a demo so you can see how this works. Okay, this is the main interface for SecondWriter. If you are starting a new book, you may want to click this button to create a new novel, and let's generate some ideas. These ideas will hopefully be interesting to you. If not, you can always regenerate the ideas, and if you want, you can always just edit these with whatever ideas in your head. So if we click Create Novel, it's going to start generating the introduction story, the first 3 beats of the scene. It's going to create images for characters, locations, and items, and a cover image even for the novel. So let's see what it makes. This book looks like it's going to be a steampunk mystery, so that could be an interesting combination. Okay, this book is called The Cogwheel Confession, and the opening scene, Elias Thorne is called to the workshop of his deceased rival, Silas Croft, where Inspector Davies points to the disarray and whispers of a revolutionary invention. In the midst of the chaos, a mysterious automaton presents Elias with a single, precisely cut cog. Interesting. So you can see there are 3 beats in the story. A beat is just like one fragment of a story. And if you want to read your story, if you click on any of these beats, you'll go straight into the story mode, and you can read it almost like a graphical novel. So this is kind of what was happening. And there's the automaton with the cog. It's kind of a fun picture. And the art that is used matches the genre. The generated art matches the genre of the story. So if we want to add to the story, you can just click Add to the Story. It's going to generate another story beat, actually 2 story beats, and you can pick which one you think is most interesting to you. So this is him looking at the cog. So you can choose which of these ideas you like best. If we click one, it'll get added to the story, and it'll generate 2 more based off of what's happened so far. And you can keep going through the story this way, generating text, or you can even ask things like add a puppy. So we can you can make special requests for what you want to be generated in these beats. Oh look, it's an automaton puppy. That is really cool. We'll just pick this one. In addition to adding story beats, you can also revise them. So if you click the revise button, this goes into a very similar interface for generating the revised versions of the story. Now, let's look at the characters in the story. It's generated these characters. You can kind of see their backstory, personality, goals, appearance. And this guy looks like he's probably the villain. He's a fiercely innovative clockmaker. Oh, that's interesting. He's the victim and the central mystery of the story. His unfinished automatons. Okay, interesting. So this story is started for you, and here's the locations that happen in the story, and you can also look at some of the items that are used. One of the things you can do is you can actually chat with him. Let's actually chat with this guy, Silas Croft. We'll just say what happened. It seems my work mail asked me. Let's see if he knows he's dead. Are you alive? Alive enough to see my creations still function, though my own mechanics have ceased. Interesting. Tell me your secret. I never truly believed I would finish them all. Interesting. Let's see if we can chat with this guy. Okay, let's enable voice mode. Tell me about your greatest invention. Okay. All right. I feel like you're going to tell me about a very long description. So I guess I'll talk to you later, Silas. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Oh, I want to show you how we can manage your writing style. So you can create a style, and you can give it rules for how you want it to you want the AI to create writing similar to this. You can also specify a author in the public domain, like Ernest Hemingway, Edgar Allan Poe, Jane Austen, or you can submit a writing sample. So if you submit a writing sample, it will analyze your writing, and every time it's generating writing, it'll use that analysis and also include a snippet, kind of a random snippet from your sample, and include that in the context sent to the AI. And that's how it's going to be creating writing similar to you. So that's really neat because the writing's not just generic AI writing; it's based off of your style. Okay, that's all the basics of SecondWriter, and I hope you enjoyed it. I've had a lot of fun making it and overcome a lot of challenges dealing with some really complex AI, long context and complex prompts. But it's super fun, and I'm excited to see what happens next in building this app. So thank you very much. Bye bye.